Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tisha. I'm recovering from the flu here, so I haven't posted in a while, but I'm just doing a little survey of what needs to be done out here since I've been sick. And also, I just found out my grandfather passed away, so I'm not on camera right now, so y'all please forgive me, but just trying to do a little survey to get through this, what needs to be done out here in the garden. So just walking through, I'm gonna harvest some of these things here. This mint actually got destroyed during Hurricane Milton, and it came back full-fledged. So we've been having a little bit of cold and hot weather here in Florida. I'm in zone 9B if you're interested, and we need to harvest a lot of our herbs here. So we have some rosemary. This is called Lipia bushy. It is a very delicious mint. I believe it's from Central or South America, its origin, but it's super delicious, and it brings out these nice little pretty flowers here. Very, very delicate mint, kind of sweet. It doesn't taste like traditional peppermint or spearmint, but it has its own mint flavor. It's very delicious. We have an abundance of that. Sorry, little bee. But what the cold is doing is really burning the leaves and stuff. So I'm going to try to get all the good harvest off of here. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, since we have a 3-day weekend. And I'm going to try to get as much as I can and cut this down, because with the weather we're having, it's literally like burning up the plants, like super crispy leaves. So I'm going to get all the good leaves off. And also for my fever grass back here, cut this down and let it all come back during the spring. So that's what we're doing here. Checking on the onions because of the weather we've having and being out sick for a couple of weeks. Still recovering. The onions, I don't see much of anything. I see a little one here. That little one right there. But the rest of this, I don't see much, y'all. So just for the sacrifice, I know the birds have been over here chomping on little things and picking things, so I'm sure these gifts that are green here were brought in by those lovely birds. And I only see one, and this is the one I saw in the beginning peeking through. That's about it. That's the only little onion that I see. So what we're gonna do with that, we're gonna probably repurpose that soil. I hate to do it because we do have actually something growing, but because those are definitely not onions and it's only one, I can replant that. Shout out to Marie for Farming on the Rocks, because she gave me a tip, well, gave all of us a tip that watch her channel, on when your seeds don't germinate, or they just don't do anything. A lot of times it's pests inside the soil that's eating your seeds. So I believe that's what happened, because I put an abundance of seeds in there and I only see one little sprout. So I'm going to take some hot water and I'm going to saturate this here, plug out all that little stuff there, and then replant the seeds after, it's cooled off and everything. So that's what we're doing for that section there. And I'm still recovering, plus, other things here. Take it to the other side. Our cabbage, if you remember from our seed drop in December, we did put quite a bit out here, and same thing applied. This bin here did not produce anything. I just put straight cabbage seeds in there. It gave me nothing. This one did produce. So what I did is I did the hot water treatment over here already. I put some blood meal and worm casting in there. So I'm going to transport my cabbage out and put them over here. This one we had oregano, we had some peppers in there, and if you can see, look at the little bugs. Look at them. You see that? So I'm going to hit this with some more hot water. And I did also put excuse me, y'all. I put some blood meal and also some worm castings in there, and they could just be responding to worm castings because it's worm poo, so that's going on with that. My husband chopped some sugar cane up right before we actually got the flu, so I see something that has a little root to it. The rest of it we'll probably toss out, but maybe we might be able to get some sugar cane from that, but that's another story. The beautiful bok choy that has persevered through all of the storms is lovely. At some point in time, we will harvest this. I'm so proud of myself because I put so many seeds down here and only one caught. One did actually catch, and look at that beautiful bok choy. So I will plant some more bok choy. I like these pots that I have here. Let me drain some of this water off here. I'll tip it a little bit. So I'm going to grab some more of those and put some more bok choy. So it'll just be bok choy and cabbage up here once those get going there. Excuse me, y'all. All right, so the lovely collard greens, they're covered. The wind has been blowing this all over the place. I had to put a couple of little stoppers here, like brick, to hold it in place, just to keep it protected when it's cold out here, because it's been freezing. So there's the collard greens, y'all. Not much pests. Some little yellow in here, and what I've been doing is just coming and tossing those over here, taking off the little yellowy little leaves and stuff, and getting rid of them. Yeah, but the collard greens are phenomenal, y'all. They're excellent. They're doing really, really good. Yeah. Even without someone being out here to nurse and care on them, I mean, we've gotten a little rain here and there, so they weren't dried out or anything like that. It's just, you know, just being sick, so I haven't been out here. We've had some volunteer leaf of life growing on back here too, because it's so close to the mama plant, and that thing has gotten taller. It's really just done its own little thing. I'll deal with this later. For now, it just keeps a little barrier protection there, and we'll just do it like that. And our cantaloupe is still kicking around here. The second one that formed on here, it did not make it. I pulled that off. So I have a plan to repurpose this entire area, because the cold has just like killed it. It's so bad here. This was butternut squash. It still is butternut squash, but you can see the vines are crazy. Those are new seeds that I planted here because my plan was to pull this up and get it out of here. But if it comes back, I mean, this is new growth. We'll do something with it. And this little tomato plant has been so prolific in just giving goodies. Take these. The first ones that were on here, I already harvested those right before we got sick. Look at these little babies. I don't see any more on there. I'll just put those on a salad today with some other tomatoes I have in the house. Our banana pepper, I did chop that down, but I'm going to have to prune some of this back. As you can see, it still has quite a bit. It's fully loaded. This thing has been really, really good with producing. If you notice, I came out here one day. This was right before I came down with the flu. I took all of the sweet potato leaves and cut them back over here because my plan was to harvest them that weekend, and it just did not happen, y'all. So the marigold has literally taken over this area. The sweet potatoes are down there. I'm gonna not get rid of this marigold. I'm gonna prune it back because it's so beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. I did not think this thing was going to get this big. I heard they do get big, but we're just not going to worry about it. I'm going to prune it back, and then we're going to harvest the sweet potato. I want to try to get it done this weekend while I'm starting to get my little energy back. So that's the plan, and it's actually pretty decent out here today. It's in the 70s. It's a little cool, but it's not terrible. So that's what we're the plan for this, and we're going to replant some things here. I have a little mapped out plan that I want to do. So that's what we're going to do. Not discussing on this video. I'm just giving you a quick little walkthrough. As you can see, the corn did not do so well, but that is okay. I'm going to pull up all of this dead corn because, you know, the tomato plant, literally, remember this volunteer tomato plant, y'all? I'll give you a good look at that. It literally took over this entire corn patch. So plus the winter basically burnt it all up. I mean, it's as soon as the first cold snap happened, it was pretty much done. There's some stalks that tried to start on here, but I'm sure there's nothing in them. They're all dead. They're dried out. Okay, so So we'll replant corn here. The volunteer tomato plant that we did not get rid of. Honey, look at this thing. And it is fully loaded, y'all. Look at these tomatoes. Look at them. They're all in here, all back there. They're literally everywhere. This thing is fully loaded with lots of goodies. Look at this. My God. It is loaded, y'all. There's so many tomatoes on here. Not bad for a volunteer. I do have to prune it. Oh my God, look at this. So many. So I haven't gotten any off of there. Just the little one on the front here. Little cherry tomato. This is the little space left for the compost because look at all the tomato plants that we have here. That just... This one I believe I'm giving to my neighbor. It's huge. It's massive. And it has tomatoes on it. This one, same thing. They have tomatoes on there. Look at all my ginger back there. My zinnias from the last storm that came through here, and brought the cold snap. It literally fell over. And it's just not, I don't know what it's up to, but I may take this and do something with it, but it's hanging on by a thread, y'all. And all this beautiful scallion, I'll come out and harvest that as well and let that come back on its own. But that's what the garden's looking like now. It's crazy because you can tell no one's been out here, just from just things happening, lifing, as they say. In case you're wondering about the pineapples, this one is still doing well. It's picked up some darker green coloration in it. That one is doing well still. The cold really hasn't affected them, but they have not gotten any bigger, but they're not dead either. So we'll wait for it to warm back up. I did chop up the okra that was here, and some of the other plants. They just didn't make it the baby one, so we'll replant that area here when I come out. This is just a quick survey. Mind you, I have not been out here, y'all. I think I came out here to throw some trash away, and that's literally it, and go back in the house. Look at the vervain here. And the same thing. This pepper bush is peppering. This is cayenne. But there's also been other things to grow up in here. If I'm not mistaken, this is a pepper here. I believe that's a chocolate scotch bonnet. And my Thai basil is trying to go to seed, y'all. My goodness. So we'll make do here and figure out this. But as you can see, the birds have left gifts. There's things I planted here and here. I will probably have to pull all this stuff out because most of it I don't know what it is. The cold has eaten up my sorrow. Look at that. So, we'll come out here. These leaves are so hard and crispy. The cold has really done them no justice at all. The callaloo is doing good for what it's worth. It looks pretty good, but again, the cold weather has not been friendly to it. It's been fighting for its life, and unfortunately, I was fighting for mine. So I couldn't come out here and tend to it. Something's been nibbling, but it's still alive. I mean, these are seed pods that will develop here. And once these develop, you can take the seeds from this and replant those. It's really wonderful, wonderful. Our avocado, y'all. Look at this baby. It is doing its own little thing. It has lasted through the cold. It's been doing pretty good for what it's worth. I was using that box to plant in. I don't know if I still use it. I may just take it and put it in the recycle. Again, that was pre-catching the flu. So, the papaya. I'm eating a papaya today as my snack, so... but it looks like this little baby trying to do something. I don't know. It's still holding on. This was the volunteer. I tried to help it out, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just pull it up. And just drop my seeds from today in there. This is our other papaya that my dad gave me. And it's doing all right, y'all. It's gotten taller. This thing went through Debbie, Helene, and Milton. And it's still standing. All right, just to give you an update on those bananas. Oh God, y'all, I'm trying. Look at them. Look at those babies. They are coming along. Nice, y'all. Nice, nice, nice. Look at them. Very nice. So we'll be looking for that to come in the kitchen soon. You know, we'll do something with that. And just to update on these other trees here. Again, the cold has not been friendly with them. This is our other mango tree. Okay, it's holding on. This one here, a little baby one, and the cassava plant. I don't believe that's ready to harvest, but it's still alive. It's trying. And then the behemoth here has gotten just taller. I hope this spring that we get some fruit on it. It will be nice. We've had it about the same amount of time. Excuse me. When we put them here together, we've actually had this plant longer, but as far as the growth, they've grown together since we put them both here side by side. So let's see. I believe from seed, this tree is probably, I want to say about 4 years old, because my husband ate a mango one day and planted it and just put it together, and it sprouted. It's been through, now this one has been through Ian, Irma, Debbie, Milton, and Helene. So it's been through all the hurricanes and it's still there. And as you can see, if you saw from my Milton video, it was leaning very badly. My husband put some supports here and it's starting to stand straight right back up. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So just a quick walkthrough of things to come. Definitely have to get out here and get some work in. Like I said, hopefully for the weekend. Today I'm just working in the house just to get things back in order from being sick and things. But yeah, y'all, just trying to get through it, you know. So thank you all for watching today, and I'll keep you updated in the garden and things that's going on as me and my family get through this transition with my granddad. But I'll just give you a nice little view. This is the first time I've seen the sun in about 3 weeks. Yeah, so all right, happy Saturday to y'all, and have a good day. I'll see you back in the garden here soon, hopefully on some other things that puts a smile on your face in the garden. But hey, we took a little mini harvest today. Look at those beauties. Yeah, nice. All right, y'all. Well, I'll catch you on another video. Have a great day. Bye.